Another tanker fire, sending thick smoke into the Lagos skies. It is a sight becoming too common on the road of Nigeria's commercial city. In the last year, 2020, not less than 115 tanker accidents were recorded in Lagos alone. Another one coming this early in the new year is no doubt a cause for worry, especially when it's very avoidable.
The tanker is loaded with about 40,000 litres of PMS that they were competing among each other to outsmart each other. But along the line, we didn't know what happened. The tanker lost control. The head got separated from the body. So the tank aspect of the body fell off, and immediately it fell off, it sparked with explosion. And the result is what we are having. Though nobody is injured, we have not recorded any sort of injury and nothing much, but the negative aspect of it is the bad aspect of the impact on the road structures.
Emergency workers were quick in responding to the situation and prevent further escalation. But the inferno was bad enough to create some damage on the Apapa-Oshodi expressway, which is still under repairs.
No injury or fatality was recorded in the tanker fire that occurred in this area in the early hours of Thursday. But the damage done to the road is visible enough as seen in this burnt pillar. It is a pillar supporting the link bridge from the Apapa-Oshodi expressway into the Murtala Mohammed International Airport Road. For now, the bridge is closed to traffic until proper integrity test is carried out by the authorities on the bridge to determine when it can be reopened to traffic.
Traffic diversion became unavoidable, especially for Oshodi and airport-bound motorists. For hours, the corridor was inaccessible. The heat retained by the concrete road and divider from the inferno was just too intense for the authorities to take any chances until far-reaching actions were taken to contain it. Many commuters resorted to trekking the distance.
Yeah, it has subjected me to a lot of stress because while I was going on my way to Ikeja, I had to stop somewhere down this way and trek about 400 to 300 kilometers to get to Oshodi to be able to beat the hold up. And now coming back again, the hold up, there's no movement. I had to stop somewhere at Charity area to Oshodi, and I have to trek. I've trekked about 200 kilometers already, and I'm still going to trek about extra 200 again to get to probably where I will take another bus. So,
typical of incidents like these, a tanker driver immediately escaped the scene, but the authorities were able to trace the owner of the truck, and there were hints about possible legal action.
People should respect road users on the road. There are so many people using the road, and then, when you know that you're carrying 55 liters of fuel, and then you're dragging the road with another trailer driver, that is so disrespectful to the rest of Lagosians. And that is what has simply happened here. Thank God we didn't lose any life. But you can see the damage that's been done. That bridge, we would do an integrity test tomorrow, okay, because the bridge is quite hot right now. And the bit of the tanker that is left, I think we'll try and take that away today so that we can open this road. But that bridge will remain shut until after the integrity test tomorrow. So that's the impact of what they have done. You see, so you have good roads, but people cannot behave themselves properly, and that's a shame. So we have to take action, decisive action. We'll be talking to the union, we'll be talking to the various people that are involved here, the various stakeholders, and we need to just find a way to calm these drivers down.
We have three causes of road traffic crashes. We have the human, the mechanical, and the environmental. So when we continue to think, oh, it's because it's the fault of the vehicle, it's the fault of the truck, but what we are witnessing today has nothing to do with the vehicle. It has nothing to do with the road, because you can see that the road is well laid, is good for movement. But what I've just been told that happened to be the cause is human error. where you have two drivers driving trucks, one tanker, one container, struggling over the space that is not being competitive. And that's the result of what we have. So when you say the problem is the road, government has done the road this time around. When you think the problem is the vehicles were intact according to the report I received, but human error. And this one has happened to be more than 80% of the causes of the one we call incessant crashes involving trucks that we are talking about. So you realize that it's not one-stop problem, that we are going to give one-stop approach. It's something that involves all stakeholders, both the law enforcement agencies, the stakeholders, and even the drivers themselves. Until we test those drivers that are involved in this, we might not be able to confirm if they are not under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Because it takes a man that is insane to carry a tanker that is loaded with 40,000 liters of fuel and be competing on the road for what? For crying out loud.
Part of the road was reopened to traffic when the emergency responders were satisfied that it was safe enough 7 hours after, and the look on the faces of some of the motorists said it all. The carcass of the tanker evacuated and the head taken away, indicating an end to the recovery operation, but hopefully not an end to the matter. There has to be a way to put a stop to unavoidable accidents such as this. Tokunbo Oyetunji, Arise News.